What's going on? It's Harris, founder of Open Rates Only. In this video, it's day 3 of 365 days of breaking down a random DTC brand. We're breaking down Revive today. I think they're an 8-figure beverage brand that basically sells smoothies and or kind of quick foods that are healthy and have superfoods and things like that. So basically, in this series, if you aren't aware, we break down the email. I literally go and create the email for you so you can kind of get in the head of an agency owner, how exactly we're thinking and how to approach emails and the strategy behind these emails, including the copywriting frameworks that I use day to day to generate upwards of $5 million that we did last year in 2023. And this year, we're projected to hit 15. So with that being said, let's get right into this. So in their strategy, and we're going to talk about their strategy first, they're actually sending daily emails. So they send daily emails, as you can see. They send daily emails, which is great, but the problem here is that these emails are actually all the same. And this is kind of the kicker that ruins the customer experience. This email is the same every single time. And what this does, and you might notice the header changes somewhat and the top copy changes, but other than that, the bottom copy portion never changes. And this is a huge problem. And I've been going back and forth with her actually, because I really do think there's potential to help them. I really think we could add an extra 100, 200K MRR to their business because they're making this mistake. Customers are going to be less likely to purchase. They're not convinced to buy when you spam the same email to them every single day. This is what's happening. Increased unsubscribe rates, increased spam rates, and decreased revenue. It's that simple. And that's just because, one, they're not excluding this segment from the welcome flow. And what this means is that people are trickling down through the welcome flow and getting daily emails every single day. This is a huge problem, especially if you're sending the same email over and over again. Now, if you don't always have to exclude these people, especially if you send 3 to 4 times a week and your product is pretty self-explanatory. In most cases, you want to let the customer trickle down to the welcome series and explain how the product works. With this product, I would probably exclude them to show them how the smoothie works, what's inside of the smoothies, and how could it benefit them. And then send them 3 to 4 high-quality emails every single week instead of the same email over and over again. So just something to keep in mind. Awesome. We're going to go into this email and I'll break it down. So they sent an email today, and Happy New Year's to everyone. It is January 1st, 2024. Wishing everyone the best of luck. Cool, let's get into this. So subject line, I always talk about this in every breakdown video. You'll notice is the subject line doesn't matter that much, but it should coincide with your overall email. You should have a pretty good idea and consensus how to write subject line and preview text. If you're confused at all, search up copywriting fascinations online and you'll be able to figure that out within no time. I take maybe 5 seconds to write a subject line these days, because again, I usually craft the email first and the subject line kind of coincides. So there's this 2024 is your year. Doesn't matter, but I would say personally, no angle in the subject line. Pretty, this is kind of going to it's basically going to fill in with every other D2C brand. And what I'm saying is it doesn't really stick out, right? This kind of looks like every other D2C brand. Our subject line, ditch bloating in 2024 without sacrificing taste. So it's a value prop. You can ditch bloating, something that's in the niche that people actually do talk about and have problems with without sacrificing taste. So that's more likely to be opened, 60% off. My headline would be ditch bloating once and for all. And then subheader, without sacrificing delicious flavor. They went with New Year, New You, get 60% off. So yeah, they have a good offer. And of course, we put the offer on it, as you can see here with the picture. They have a crazy offer that really entices the customers for sure, but I can guarantee you their CTRs are extremely down. There's no doubt, especially if you're sending the same email 365 days of the year and it's the same email over and over again. And then kind of going to their copy, our New Year sales here, kick off your healthy resolutions. So there is absolutely no frameworks in their copy. They're literally just kind of throwing this together. And then again, improved digestion. What does that mean, right? Glowing skin. What does that mean? Strength immunity. These are features. How would you rewrite this? You'll see in our copy. But kind of just going in here, yes, they do have good value props. The product is obviously king here. And like I said, you can get away with bad emails in email marketing Will it cut it though if you want to surpass your KPIs and actually have 30 to 40% of your revenue coming from email and SMS? No, it really won't. You really do have to dial that in if you really do want to surpass KPIs. So that was their copy. And then going into ours, you're going to see we have a pain agitate solution copywriting framework here. So does it feel like no matter what foods you eat these days, your stomach still pokes out in your favorite outfit? You know, the bloating, the post-breakfast crash, and the guilt you get from not getting all your vitamins in? Our 30-second chef-crafted smoothies let you ditch the bloating without sacrificing taste. From strawberry banana to delicious mocha, they're filled with superfoods that not only keep you full, but your stomach from ever sticking out again. And of course, it's not really that much copy cheap. I wrote that in literally 30 seconds. So take it with a grain of salt, and do take all the rest of the previous breakdowns. You have to sleep on your copy and kind of come back at it and keep editing it. That's usually how we like to do things in our agency. First time around, this is still better than the other one by a long shot. If we switched out this copy with that copy and this entire email, guarantee 4 to 5x on conversions. And then you'll notice that their CTA is build your box. Our CTA is, yes, I want to ditch the bloating in 2024 at 60% off. So value prop at 60% off. I think it's just completely better. And then, like I said, they don't put really any effort into the email itself. What would we do? Well, for this email, okay, but what's inside is the headline, subheader, 3 superfoods and 10 simple ingredients. We'd have 3 different sections probably. Keeps your heart healthy would be the first one. Kind of list the ingredients, and then I'd probably bold the superfoods and then put a thing there. Body here is regulates heartbeat and lowers blood pressure, so you can attack the day at 100% without the jitters. So you can tell I have feature-based outcomes. And then of course you'd have a pick. Keep your bones strong. Same thing here. Protects your cells against oxidative stress and gives you that extra boost to kickstart your day. Right? People want things to relate to their everyday lives. That's what's important. It's not really about the bones keeping strong. It's not really about the heart healthy. Yes, it does matter. But what really does matter is attacking the day at 100% without the jitters, is that extra boost to kickstart your day, right? Last headline, keeps you from getting sick. Fuels the immune system and guards the skin, so your inflammation goes down and skin complements go up. So if you kind of notice there, when they're talking about glowing skin, it doesn't really matter to say glowing skin. Sure, it has some kind of value, but what the real value from glowing skin is having compliments from your best friends, having compliments from your mom or dad or your boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever it may be. That's what moves the needle, right? That's in someone's, people want to hear the outcome of the product, not the features, but the outcome. So just something to keep in mind. And then of course, the bottom part, they have yummy sneak peek. They put this for every email. Eat better, feel better, be better. This is not horrible. I think it's kind of fun, but I would probably change it up every time. Breakfast smoothies that cure that candy craving without the sugar overload. Get all your superfoods in 30 seconds. Pretty simple. I think this will outperform this by a long shot again, because we're focusing on copywriting frameworks. I went through like 3 reviews, and I literally just stole that from a review. So just something to keep in mind. And again, most of your copywriting is just stealing from the customers that have already bought, right? You're just taking what the customer said and then rewriting it in most cases. Or you kind of understand what the customer said. So the bloating angle here, I went on their website and it's literally the first thing. So you can tell here, I hated the bloat I was getting from my morning breakfast. Turn that into an email. That's what you should be doing with these 7 and 8 figure brands. And this is what these DTC brands should be doing, but they're not. So just something to keep in mind. But this was Revive Superfoods. Hopefully you enjoyed this breakdown. Again, if you are a CMO, CEO, or marketing director of a 7 or 8 figure DTC brand and you're looking to take your email and SMS to the next level, I guarantee you we could add 50, 100, 200, 300K monthly recurring revenue in just 30 days. Book a call below, give me an email, leave a comment. I'd love to have a chat. Thank you all so much. Hopefully you learn more about copywriting frameworks, how to approach these 7 and 8 figure DTC brands on email. And yeah, thank you all so much. See ya.